Have you ever tried gaming on a laptop that feels more like a desktop in terms of power, but still fits on your lap? What if I told you there's a machine that doesn't just match a desktop? It outperforms one in some areas, all while packing that power into a sleek, gaming-ready chassis. Meet the ASUS TUF A18 gaming laptop, a beast that doesn't just play games, it dominates them, creates like a pro, and does it all without breaking a sweat. But is it really the ultimate all-in-one powerhouse, or just another overhyped machine? Let's dive in and find out. For years, gamers and creators have struggled with a frustrating trade-off: portability versus performance. You either get a lightweight ultrabook that can't handle demanding games, or a bulky desktop replacement that's a pain to carry. The ASUS TUF A18 changes that game entirely. It's built for those who refuse to compromise, whether you're fragging in, rendering 4K video in Premiere Pro, or streaming to thousands on Twitch. This laptop is engineered to keep up without slowing down. Right out of the box, the ASUS TUF A18 commands attention. The chassis is a study in durability, clad in military-grade MIL STD 810H certification, meaning it can survive drops, spills, and even the occasional clumsy move. At 5 pounds, it's not featherlight, but it's far from the brick-like monstrosities of old gaming laptops. The design is bold yet understated. Sleek black lines with subtle angular accents that scream gamer without looking like a neon-lit arcade machine. The hinge is sturdy, the lid doesn't flex, and the overall build feels premium, not plastic-y or cheap. Open it up, and you're greeted by an 18-inch WUXGA display that's nothing short of stunning. With a 144 Hz refresh rate and adaptive GSYNC, every frame is smooth, every motion crisp, and screen tearing is a thing of the past. The colors pop with 100% sRGB coverage, making it ideal for both gaming and creative work. Whether you're watching in HDR or editing a cinematic timeline in After Effects, the visuals are vibrant, accurate, and immersive. The bezels are slim, the viewing angles are wide, and the anti-glare coating means you won't be squinting in bright rooms. Under the hood, the AMD Ryzen 7260 is a game-changer. In benchmarks, it consistently outperforms Intel's i9-13905H in both single-core and multi-core tasks, delivering blistering speeds for gaming, rendering, and multitasking. Paired with 64 GB of DDR5 RAM, this setup laughs at heavy workloads. Think 50 Chrome tabs open, a game running in the background, and a 4K video export happening simultaneously. There's no stutter, no lag, just pure, unrelenting performance. Graphics are handled by the NVIDIA RTX 5060 with 8 GB of GDDR6 VRAM. That's enough firepower to run at max settings with DLSS 3 enabled, or to edit 8K footage in Premiere Pro without dropping a frame. The RTX 5060 also brings ray tracing to the table, so games look like they were rendered in a Hollywood studio. For creators, this GPU is a dream. Export times are slashed, and real-time previews are buttery smooth. Storage is another highlight. The 2 TB NVMe SSD isn't just fast, it's future-proof. Games like and load in under 10 seconds, and large video projects transfer in a flash. There's also room for expansion with an extra M.2 slot, so you can scale up as your needs grow. The keyboard is a standout too. RGB backlit with per-key customization, a dedicated number pad, and a tactile feel that's perfect for long gaming sessions or late-night editing marathons. The FHD camera with Windows Hello support is a nice touch for streamers and remote workers, ensuring you look sharp even when you're not in the same room as your audience. Now, let's talk real-world performance. I put this laptop through its paces with a mix of gaming, content creation, and everyday use. With ray tracing and DLSS set to quality, the game ran at 85 FPS on average at 1440p resolution. That's playable, smooth, and visually stunning. The game handled 200+ turns with dozens of AI players without a single hiccup. For video editing, I tested a 4K timeline in Premiere Pro with multiple effects and LUTs applied. The export time? Just under 3 minutes for a 10-minute 4K video. Impressive for a laptop. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. The laptop does run hot under sustained load, with the fans kicking into high gear during heavy gaming sessions. It's not deafening, but it's noticeable. Battery life is another area where realism sets in. Expect around 3 to 4 hours of mixed use, which is standard for a high-performance gaming laptop, but don't expect all-day unplugged productivity. The weight is also a consideration. While not a deal-breaker, it's not something you want to carry around all day unless you're hitting the gym afterward. How does it stack up against the competition? Compared to the Alienware M18, the TUF A18 offers better raw performance thanks to the Ryzen 7 260 and RTX 5060 combo, and it's significantly cheaper. The ASUS ROG Zephyrus G18 is a sleeker alternative, but it lacks the 18-inch display and the same level of upgradability. The Lenovo Legion Pro 7i is a strong contender, but its Intel i9-13905H can't match the Ryzen 7 260 in multi-core tasks. For the price, the TUF A18 delivers the best balance of power, screen real estate, and value. So who is this laptop for? If you're a gamer who wants desktop-level performance without the desktop, a content creator who needs to render and edit on the go, or a streamer who demands smooth gameplay and crisp visuals, the ASUS TUF A18 is a no-brainer. It's not the lightest, not the quietest, and not the most portable, but it's one of the most powerful all-in-one gaming laptops you can buy today. If you're ready to upgrade your setup and leave compromise behind, the ASUS TUF A18 is waiting. Click the link below, check the latest price, and take the first step toward a gaming and creative experience that finally matches your ambition. Don't just play the game, dominate it.